Рождественские скидки до 50% во всех магазинах Элкор и в универмаге подарков Элкор Плаза. Одежда и обувь, игрушки, посуда, домашний текстиль, электроника и бытовая техника. Рождественские скидки до 50% во всех магазинах Элкор и в универмаге подарков Элкор Плаза.
What kind of optimism you express today? Is it like a dramatic optimism when the war is everywhere and we have many difficult situations, or it's still a glory of life and optimistic optimism? How should?
Well, it's if you count that that politics will solve your problems, you are wrong. You have to invite your own communism if you want to have something from your life, because politics will ruin you. Your internal politics will ruin you internally. Then you go outside. Your external politics will. So you just don't take seriously all this, and probably also because I'm from Sarajevo, so I already have worst experience. So probably I have vaccine from that war, so the next war can come. I can still be in good mood.
So it is still good?
Yeah, of course. I'm born optimistic. If I don't imagine that every day will happen a little miracle, I'm not going to wake up. I will stay to sleep.
Do you forgive people?
Yes. Life is short, and it's ridiculous to spend it on hating somebody.
Is there any recipe or plan how should we behave when wars are going around, or do we have to make anything special in our everyday life?
Well, if you till a certain age you don't understand that life is short, and then in certain age you understand and then you don't want to waste your time. You don't waste your time once you understand that life is short. So try to pick up every good moment.
Recently, this year, you were in Sevastopol, and in your interview you were asked a very peculiar question about how you are struggling with the snails in your garden, and they gave you an advice to try beer against
Yes.
snails. Did you ever try?
I tried, but I don't know. Probably they were just a little drunk, but I don't think because they like my garden. It's a beautiful garden, so I try to throw them in the other gardens, but then they come back. And with the beer, I think it's even better.
It doesn't kill them?
I don't think so. That kill anybody. Beer.
So alcohol is still
A good alcohol.
life, but not a danger.
No.
That's also very optimistic. Do people still make good movies? How do you think? Did anything impress you ever last years?
Recently. Well, to tell you the truth, in very few good movies I really saw. There are movies that amuse you, that make you spend 2 hours like a little joyful, but then you forget. Few movies really marked the years in last, 10 years since. Few.
What do you like more, documentary or art house?
I saw one very beautiful documentary about Mike Tyson. If you haven't seen, go and see it. It's called Undisputable Truth, Mike Tyson. It's very beautiful.
Did you see the one about Amy Winehouse, the new one?
No, I haven't.
Anyway, do people have to make movies like this about our dead icons, showing the maybe unpleasant side of their life? Like Montage of Heck about Kurt Cobain, very impressive.
The difference is because about the difference between Mike Tyson movie and the others is that Spike Lee did it, so it's not one of the ordinary directors. It's one of the best American directors. So it's really big, beautiful movie.
So you still have sympathies
for the movie? Yeah. Of course, it's most important art of our times, and pity that this energy is spent on a little on the art. It's mainly spent on whatever. If you saw such talented guys like Tarantino doing ridiculous movies and things like that, means that I catch even myself. When I fly in the airplane and I can choose between good movies and some little divertimento movies, I choose the little divertimento and I'm not going in. So it's just among all possibilities that movie has, it just goes in direction to be entertainment.
Do you still keep in touch with Evgeny Guts, Gogol Burdella?
Yeah, sometimes we give a ring to each other, yes.
Do you have any plans for common works anymore? Because
Well, I prepared my next record. The name of the record is 3 Letters from Sarajevo. And I had one commission a few years ago, and I wrote one violin concerto called 3 Letters. Because you know that violin is played in 3 main manners. In Christian manner, classical Christian, how we play classical music. Jewish, how they play klezmer, it's one completely different technique. And Oriental, how Muslims play it, completely different technique. So this violin concerto was written in those 3 manners. So I'm back on this idea, and if you imagine Sarajevo as a metaphor, it's a good place to send some letters in this world. It's a bit like, you know, in old times, message in a battle from police. I like to send 3 letters, and this is my next record. So I will work with some Jewish, Christian, and Muslim artists, and I don't know yet whom among them.
does the classical music attract you?
Well, I have one big commission for the June next year, and to write one piece for Orchestre d'Île-de-France, which is one of the most important symphonic orchestra of France, and this is also something that I do for the next year.
And you're also making opera parts.
Well, I started to work on one Orfeo, but you know, in life of the artist, you start a lot of projects, and some of them has success, some of them not. So still this Orfeo is waiting, because it was in one moment certain, so I wrote a lot of things, and then suddenly it was too expensive, and then it will wait a little bit.
What is a program you're doing today?
Well, I will play one joyful program. It's end of the year, and everyone wants to have fun in the end of December. So I will play one joyful, you can say, concert. I will play a few things that I wrote for the movies, from old stuff. I will play a few pieces from my opera Carmen with the happy end. And also a lot of stuff from my last record, Champagne for Gypsies, and probably a few things from the next record as well.
Are there any compositions you never play in your concerts because you got tired of them, though they're very popular?
Well, I played this year 5 different concerts, so I'm never really bored. It's always, I played a few days ago with the Dutch Symphonic Orchestra, and now I play one simple brass orchestra concert. I play just the songs. So I'm having fun with what I'm doing.
So you're still enjoying playing?
Yes. Yeah, there is no other motive. If you see the guys in my age to play music, what else could be the motive? If you see Rolling Stones, old, even much older than me, old rich guys, why they should do that? It's just joy of making music.